take a minute, just sit right there.
On June 13, 1979, Marvin John Damian was introduced into the world at 8 pounds 4 ounces and at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Growing up, he quickly fell in love with sports. He played all the major sports, such as ping pong, basketball, and of course, chess. Entering high school, he joined as many sports teams as possible. As a freshman, he led his school to many championships. Although Marvin was just a young boy, he was on track to become a high school phenom. Everybody loved Marvin Damian. While going into his sophomore year, he inherited a horse.
What?
Yes, that's right, I said a horse.
Okay!
This young high school phenom who accomplished great success had his life unknowingly take a quick turn. Marvin loved his new horse. He would spend countless days and nights with Bernard. They would do everything together, shop, eat, sleep, and everything in between. This took all of Marvin's attention. At the age of 16, Marvin found himself a high school dropout. While watching TV with Bernard, they caught an interesting horse racing program on TSN. Being the great athlete Marvin was, he was determined to become the greatest jockey. The next day, Marvin began to ride Bernard. He quickly picked up the sport and started to win local races. This was when Marvin realized he found his calling, riding Bernard to victory. After winning numerous horse races around the world, Marvin became a bona fide, world-renowned, undefeatable horse jockey. As quickly as success came, so did the women in alcohol. Due to the horse jockey fame, Marvin John Damian's fall was soon at hand.
So I love you. I love all y'all. For real. I love girls, 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 girls. I do adore. Yo, put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you when I come off tour.
Danger! Watch yourself!
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know, the return. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here and the lights are on, and they wanna show.
Marvin's social life became out of control. Women everywhere and unlimited alcohol fueled his extreme fall from grace. 1 drink wasn't enough, 2 wasn't enough, 4 wasn't enough, even 6 wasn't enough. Soon, it was all out of control.
Yeah? Yes, I'm smashed!
Marvin's partying lifestyle forced Bernard to go their own separate ways. He lost his horse, sponsors, fortune, and fame. It got so bad that he would sleep anywhere, including airports. All of these tragic events led him to question his current lifestyle. It was then he decided to start over. Marvin decided to move to the sunny beaches of Veradero, Cuba. When he first got there, he didn't know what he wanted to do, so he took any job he could find. He first started as an entertainer at the local resort. He was doing alright, but he kept picking up too many tourists. This opened up to a cooking position. It was going alright, until the manager realized he couldn't cook. His previous history with alcohol made him comfortable as a bartender. Meeting new people at the bar was a daily common thing for Marvin. He did his job well, sometimes a bit too well. And a lot of this kept happening. Who would have thought he would meet the one that was change his life forever? Tasha. She walked into the bar with a bunch of her friends, and Marv was quickly dumbfounded. He couldn't get Tasha off his mind, but she had other plans.
What? Okay!
So he served her a mojito she would never forget.
Okay!
And you know what happened next.
We must be in love. 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 We must be in love.
A year and a half later, they returned to where they first met and where Marv did the inevitable.
Burning ring of fire, I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.